What's up, everyone? Welcome back. We got a special guest, PITBULL Torres, entrepreneur, clothing brand owner, power lifter, pound for pound champ in the building, man. Thank you. Thank you for being on, man. I really appreciate it.
You guys, man. No worries, man. I like doing these things. They're nice, quick, and easy and stuff, so no worries.
Cool, brother. Yeah, no, it's cool we're able to link up. You know, we're all Orange County kids. Well,
You guys are Orange County kids.
No, yeah, I grew up in Orange County. You know, you're from the area, right?
Yeah.
So it's all good, man. Showing love to you know, the hometown teams and stuff like that.
That's dope, brother. Where are you from?
Inland Empire area.
Empire?
Yeah. Grew up in the Inland Empire area.
Aye.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, no, so we like to get guests on and talk about you know, how they got to where they are, what you know, what it took, you know, type of like mentality you got to have to, you know, to hustle, to grind, to build something from nothing. So if you don't mind sharing a little bit about your come up and where you started and, you know, what it took to get to where you're at right now.
Man, that's I feel like you're either like you kind of like born with it, like you either want or you don't, and you figure that out like at a young age. I feel like, and I would say like in sports is a good way to like I don't know, like see like if your kid likes to like be competitive, they're gonna probably have that drive. But if you're not competitive, like you're not gonna have that drive to like be like I don't know, like want something. I feel like so. So I guess like sports brought it out of me. You know, I played sports when I was young and I wasn't good and I had to like work towards something and stuff like that. So definitely like I would say like the sports brought it out of me and man like yeah, and then like I would say like man there's just there's a lot to it, like the beginning. Like I said, people see me like now, but like I said, I've been disciplined since I was like young. Like I don't know, like I would just say like in high school, like I wasn't really like, that's like 15 years old. I've never really like stopped working out since like then, and just been consistent. Like never like, a lot of people say, oh yeah, I partied for like in my 20s or I did this. Like I just always been consistent and stuff like that. So I think that's like the name of the game, being consistent and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you played I think I saw that you played football, right? Football and wrestling were your two sports?
Yeah, I did football from like 7 years old to like I did 1 year at junior college, and then I did wrestling in just high school and stuff like that. So I loved. They were both fun. Football was like a team thing. You learn how to be a leader. Like I liked being a leader. I looked up to like I'd watch like I played linebacker, so I'd watch like Ray Lewis, shit like that. So just being a leader in football, different. You're playing for your brothers, your teammates. Wrestling's like one-on-one, man-on-man. So I really enjoyed that too, because I like would train after practice and do hill sprints, get my cardio. That was a whole different game, So just those definitely. Especially wrestling made me like it. I think it's just a tougher mentality. Once you do hard stuff like that, you could push your brain to do anything, like when it comes to like I feel like work, because it's not like physical, it's just mental,
right? Yeah. Do you think playing sports as a kid helped you mentally be mentally strong to keep pushing and to get to where you're at?
For sure.
Think that was a contributing factor?
Yeah, I think for sure, because I look back and like I don't know, my drive is different, but like I say, I see my sisters played sports when they were younger and like they liked it, but then like I feel like my older sister, she liked sports a lot. She was good at it, but then she got a job and got money, and she was all like, "Oh, I'd rather work." Like so, it's like you choose your poison, what you want to do. I never had money like that through high school. I had to hustle. I was broke. I never had a job. Mom and dad gonna give me money, so it's just like I figured a way to how to like make a little like money, but it was just not like a job where you're like getting paychecks and stuff like that. So my sister. She had a car when she was in high school, all this stuff. I didn't have nothing, So it's like, but you get to choose, you choose what you want, and that's what. It's the cool thing about being an adult and doing what you want to do and stuff like that. But you got to choose before, like, or just being quiet and you like not doing anything.
Yeah.
Did you always like lifting? Did you always like lifting, or did you always find like a calling to it, or was that something that you went to?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
after?
yeah. I mean, I only honestly like wanted to. I mean, who doesn't want to like look like a superhero? Like, you know, when you're a little kid or as a male, you don't want to be like, I want to be scrawny or like
Yeah.
you're watching freaking superhero videos or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's like everyone's jacked, and I never was big, like had like muscle, like I had to like work for everything. So it's like I just remember not being happy what I looked like when I was around like 5th grade, 6th grade. I felt like that was like the puberty starts hitting. You start like gaining weight.
Oh, yeah.
And like if you're not, and like I just played football, so it's like that's only like I don't know, like 8 months out of the year, or 6 months out of the year. So it's like once it's over, what else are you doing on that time? Like you can be in. It takes a long time to get in shape, but to get out of shape is like you could just eat bad for 3 weeks and you lost everything. 1 month is gone, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've always been into like wanting to be strong. That was kind of it, but it was just to be strong for football, not like I just want to be strong. And then it got to be like, oh, I'm actually really strong. When I did my first powerlifting meet, I was like, I'm like probably top in the world strong. So I was like, it's like you might as well like keep on doing something you're good at type stuff, you know. So that was kind of my calling because I knew like football. I love football. I wish I could have played college football. That was probably like my dream. Wasn't my dream like, growing up. It was kind of like iffy. My friends were like, I want to go NFL, college, and I was kind of like, oh yeah, sounds fun. But I just remember just being like, yeah, I want to keep on playing. That's why the reason why I want to go to college. But I could never do school. I've struggled through school my whole life. Like, but I feel like I only struggled because no one pushed me. Like,
Yeah.
my parents were just kind of like, as long as you if you want to play football, you got to get at least C's, you know?
Yeah.
At least a 2.0, but like that's like not even trying. I remember failing every year, and I would just be like, all right, here's all this makeup homework. If you do it, you could play. And I'm like, okay. And then I would just do all the makeup work and then play. I didn't learn nothing.
Yeah, you look back on it now, huh? Just like everyone, you're like, oh, the work was so easy, huh? You could have done it.
Yeah. The work was pretty easy. Like someone wasn't in these advanced classes. Like,
Yeah.
So it's like basic minimum, bare minimum. So it's like, yeah, just like stuff like that. But I mean, everything's for a reason and stuff like that. Like, it was like I said, it was very hard for me to, like just focus. I'd be reading and like thinking about other things, and like it's just like it's hard for me to focus on stuff. But like I think that's why I like lifting and stuff because I don't have to like I just get a zone out. When I'm lifting heavy, I don't get to like think about anything. Especially with supports, you're just like doing what you do. It's like very little instead of like fucking doing like a math equation that takes forever to think about, you know? So stuff like that.
So when was it when you kind of sort of realized that you're like starting to outlift like your classmates or like, you know, your colleagues or people around you?
Really young, I guess, like my first time ever lifting. Like I did a football camp at J. Sarah High School, and I had a friend that was older than me. Like a lot of kids, I remember like when I was in like middle school, a lot of the kids were that's that era. Not every kid, they do it now to every kid if you want to go to college.
Yeah.
But a lot of the kids were getting held back.
Oh,
to
yeah.
be like a better athlete, you know,
Yeah.
they're a year older. So a lot of my friends, they got a whole year back. So a lot of my friends were like older than me, like they were really my grade, but they're supposed to be a year older than me.
Yeah.
I didn't get held back. I don't know, just like the way I mean, it doesn't even matter what year they're born in now. You got these kids graduating high school. They're
Yeah,
like,
super,
19.
super,
You know, almost
yeah.
like 20 years old. So they're huge. And, you know, they got full rides to colleges and stuff like that. So a lot of that was happening at my time. But my friend, when I did that first time I lifted weights, I was like, I don't know, at first I benched like I want to say like 115. And I probably weighed around like 125, you know. And then my friend only did like 95 pounds, and he was like older, like more cut up than me, but I like lifted more than him. And he's like, damn, like that's good. And you know, I was just like, yeah, whatever. And then within that 1 month, I went from like 115 to like 155.
Oh,
Seventh
damn,
grade.
man.
And I was like 120. I was like I said, I was 125 pounds. So I was like, that was when I started getting motivated. But I didn't have weights. Like my parents never, I never had a gym membership. Like I didn't have a weights in my backyard. Nothing. I knew my uncle had them in same neighborhood, and I would beg him every year, like, hey, let me go in the backyard and take out those weights and put them in my bag. I don't want to do that. I got to move all that stuff. Like I'm a kid, you know. They got to use a truck, do it. And one year, my uncle was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it for you, and he helped me do it, put all the weights in my backyard. And that was when I went to town. That was like, I don't know when that was. That was like freshman. That was like going into like my summer camp it was like eighth grade or summer of going into like that high school era, and then that was like that when I couldn't have like my own backyard like weights. I had my weights in my backyard, and I had like a easy curl, just a flat bench, and like a little gold gym like. It's like a dip bar, and you could do abs on it and like do pull ups. My dad's friend like gave it to me.
Oh, gotcha.
And, I went to town on that. That's like the best workouts when you don't. I mean, when you're young and you don't really know what you're doing, and you just go to like it like burn. They'll just do sets of 20. Like, I would just pick up the barbell. Yes. Like, you're young. You're just doing, and that's like just building a base, I guess you would say. So. I did that like I love like working I love working. I love the training for something because it's like the best way. It's like no one can take it away from you. Like I built this. I built my name, my strength. Like no one can take that away from me. Like ever.
Absolutely. So like straight from there. So you start lifting right out of high school. You start powerlifting. Did you automatically did you link up with the strength cartel like right after that, or did it take a little while? Like some competition to get.
As soon as I graduated high school, I went to Saddleback College. So like in that summer camp, right after high school. I mean, you're basically like right after high school. There's already in high school. There's already like college training, kind of like right before you're about to graduate. There's like, I think I was already going to like Saddleback Community College and doing camps like over the summer camp, practicing there. And that's when I met like Big Boy and stuff like that. But then we didn't have Strength Cartel right away. Like he got sponsored by like Rich Piana.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was like the whole 5% thing. So then, but yeah, I was just at that point I was just working at LA Fitness. After I stopped playing. At first I got a warehouse job and was working $8 an hour right after college, and then I got a job at LA Fitness, and then was just like, I want to work at a gym. Like I'm over a warehouse. I'm fucking in the warehouse like fucking for like I did that for like a year and a half, and then I got a job at LA Fitness, and then I just was selling membership. I learned how to do sales, and what's it called? And then I was like, man, that was when I was like Instagram's getting big. Like CT Fletcher, he goes to Long Beach right here. I should go there. Like these big guys are over 225, 250 plus, like doing 405. Like I could bench 405. Like I'm not even 200 pounds. Like I was like, I got to go do something or just make a name for myself. But my mindset was like, I'm going to just keep on posting on Instagram my strength, and someone's going to like see that, and like I'm going to get a sponsorship that way. But what happened was this like Big Boy saw me and was like, hey, I'm sponsored by like Rich Piana. I'll get you sponsored by him. You're a fucking beast, whatever. So then that was when we did the whole Rich Piana for like, he did it for like, I don't know, like 2 years. I was on the team for maybe like a year. Gotcha. And then that's when he started Strength Cartel. And that was a whole nother 4 or 5 years of just like, still lifting, doing what I love, like, more focused on, same thing, just like training. Like I said, I was so focused on training. Like you're I wasn't tripping about money. Like I guess, yeah, you're not really worried about your future. Like you're just training like for something. It's all I cared about: eat, sleep, train. It's like whatever.
Yeah, you've been in the game for quite a while, huh? If you really, what year was that? Like when you first started like getting onto like Instagram?
Yeah, like I don't know, 2013.
Damn.
12. Yeah, 2012. No, not even 13. Yeah, 2012.
2012. Damn, that's a long ass time.
That's great.
Yeah, 2012. Some girl made my Instagram, and then like but when I was with Rich Piana, that was probably like 2000 like 14, like probably like 14, 15. And that was like, he was like post every day, and I was like trying to post every day, and and I've never bought like any followers or anything like that, because like everyone just buys that shit. Like, it's so funny. Like I only have like 160K. Now, like I said, I've been posting for so long, and it's like I've been growing slower than anything, but it's like I don't even care. It's just like that number is like, it's cool and all, but like it's like if they don't buy your merch, they don't like, you don't need that many people buying your merch, like, or not even that many people, but it's like most of those people that have those following, like they sell merch or whatever, they barely even sell shit. Like it's just like the conversion rate is not good.
Yeah, I think that's like a solid following, right? You build that solid following.
You build it and then you keep it. You don't gotta worry about people like, I don't know, just like not being true to you.
You get like a loyal
fan base. Yeah, for sure, I got a loyal fan base. So that's cool. I've built that by just being myself and not like trying to just like be different. Like not be different, but just be myself. That's it. you can easily recognize when people are this organic and
Yeah.
themselves and shit. So
What's awesome about you, bro, is that like a lot of people like to take their 20s and party, dude. Party, go hard, go out,
yeah,
go crazy.
I never
It looked
did
like
that
you started
ever
to
in my
build
whole
your
life.
empire in your 20s. And that's what's recommended, right? That's when you're your youngest. That's when you can grind the most. That's when you have like the most, just natural energy to just
yeah. Unless
go
you're
out and
going
get
to,
it.
I don't think there's no purpose to going to the club unless your life is the club, and like it's like a bad life to live. Like it's like you're either selling drugs or like doing something you shouldn't be doing. That. But yeah, like going out, I feel like my biggest thing was like I never wanted to waste time growing up, or like everyone talks about. I mean, not everyone, but like I'd watch a lot of motivational videos, and there's this one, and it's like it talks about time is the most precious like commodity in life. Like you can never get time back, and you just meet people, and they're always talking about I wish I would have never done that or done this or whatever, and it's like you can't get time back. So like every day, like that's how when I was young, I'd be like, I'm not gonna work out, and then I'd be like, damn, like what the hell am I gonna do? Like, of course I'm gonna go work out, like if like or do anything that was gonna help me get me toward my goals, even if I was stretching or whatever. So like I just think as time, you never get time back. So like so I hate wasting time, especially nowadays. Like even if I have to go run an errand, I think about the most convenient way because I'm not trying to waste any time in the day.
Yeah.
It's so you gotta keep or treat time very precious. Like,
Yeah.
And then it's like it's a really thing because like you said, you can never get time back. Even working out, it's like I always tell people, it's like that one extra set, you're never gonna get it back. Like you can't go back in time. So it's just like you get in what you put in, and you just gotta be like smart about it.
At what point did you realize like lifting and powerlifting could be your way to building your empire that you have?
I don't know. I would just say like like I said, when I was working at LA Fitness and I seen Instagram getting big, and I was like, man, I'm gonna just compete in powerlifting. And I think the thing about powerlifting, it's like I do it more for myself too, because it's like I see it as like my legacy, what I'm gonna be known as. So like I still have like goals that I haven't accomplished. So that's what keeps me motivated to keep on training and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely like powerlifting has grown and is like helped me like give me a platform and stuff like that and stuff. So and I think it's like evolving, like it's grown a lot in the sport. But now fitness is more like about like lifestyle, like branding type stuff. Before it was like kind of like you're either strong or you're not, or you look good or you don't look good. Now everybody's got a brand and shit like that. So kind of like what you're bringing to the table. So I think it's cool.
Yeah. What about when you going back to like your strength cartel days? When Big Boy started that, were you were like one of the first members, right? It was you and him, or
yeah, me and him, for sure. And then I don't know, I think it was like Chris and Gino were the second guys there. Just like they're doing meal prep, and they reached out and like, yeah, man, they just hit it off as like friends and stuff like that. Everyone that was on the team was more of a friend. It wasn't like they were recruiting people. Same thing what I do for my brand. Everybody always asks like, are you sponsoring people or like, how do I become an athlete? And it's just like you can't judge people off Instagram. It's like a highlight reel, and you can't even like
you only show the good there. Right?
Yeah, and like you can't get to know their personality. Everyone's different over the phone, over the keyboard or whatever. So you don't want to sponsor somebody, and it's just like you don't even like them once you get to know them in person or something. So I always like to meet people in person for a few times, and then so that's like the only reason why I don't have like any type of athletes type stuff, because it's like you want to know them like on a personal level.
So when you started or while you were in strength cartel, were you able to to quit your job and that was all you did?
Like I said, I wasn't tripping about money. I lived at home with my mom. I didn't really need a lot of bills. Help pay with rent, maybe $500. Like, phone bill $100. Like there wasn't. As long as I had food, I was happy. Some food, some weed to eat, smoking stuff. That's all I needed. My car, my little Mustang. I would take that on the weekend. Like that's all I really needed. So, I always like when my buddy was a bodybuilder. He would say, he's like, if you want to be big, you gotta be a boring motherfucker, because like you can't be going out, you can't be eating what your friends eat. You gotta be bringing your own meals. Like you just want to put yourself in that environment. It's like if you're alcoholic, you don't want to be around beer or like whatever you're addicted to. So you don't want to put yourself in those situations. But yeah, just like what I would say, like I never had never had a job. Like I said, once I stopped working at LA Fitness, I went to 24 to work part-time and just to train more, to make less money and have more time to compete. And then from there was that gym called there's a gym called Metroflex NZ, and what's it called, it was going to be like the first hardcore gym in Orange County type stuff. And that's where like we did film a lot of the Strength Cartel videos. It was the Strength Cartel gym. It was called the Kratos gym. It was a bunch of different gyms because they couldn't keep it up float. It was in Foothill Ranch. It was like in a bad area. And it was like hell off the toll road type stuff. So I got a front desk job there. I just walked in there and I was like, if all I need is a gym, I was like, that's a free gym membership now. So like that's and then cool. I'll make $10 an hour sitting behind the desk, whatever. And then my ex-girlfriend at the time was like, oh, you should be a personal trainer. Like, you're just sitting here doing nothing. And I was like, I don't know. I hate training. Like, I don't care about, I don't hate training, but I was like, I don't know. Like, I know how to work out myself. I don't know how to train other people. And then I trained her how to deadlift. She's like, you train me? And I'm like, yeah, but that's just you. Like, other people is different, you know? And so I just tried it out, and I probably suck. Like, to like train people, oh my God, you gotta like just know what you're doing to help. It's different. You gotta know working out times 10, because you might know, I could squat 500-600 pounds, but you can't. Like, where am I gonna start you off? You can't train like me. So a lot of people are intimidated to train with me and stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna make you do what I do. Like, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, so I started personal training at that gym, and learned how to personal train and got a little bit better. And now like I still do it too, because I like it. Make a little bit extra bread because I'm always here at the gym and stuff. And what's it called? Yeah, that's all I would do. Just personal. I would freaking be at the gym all the time. I'll just personal train, bring my food for the day, go eat out. If I need to eat out, come back at the gym, go back at night around 11, 12 o'clock. Do the same thing, bro. I've lived in like the warehouse gym, and so you don't see anybody. I only see people that go to the gym. Oh yeah. I don't, like I said, I don't go out, and I've been doing that since I was like 19 years old or 20 years old. So it's like I'm 29. I just turned 29 on Valentine's. So it's like I don't have people, like a lot of people know me, but I don't see nobody. Like I go from here to home. That's it. Like I don't see people. I don't do like I don't go out. Like it's crazy. Like it's a big world, but it's a small world too.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. That's a good mindset, I think, to keep, and keeps you out of trouble, right? Keeps you out of trouble. Mm-hmm. Can't really, go down any bad paths.
You're so busy. It's like there's really like nothing else to do besides you're gonna be looking for trouble or like looking for something to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always like trying to create content. If I have free time, let's go do some photo shoots. Let's go to a different gym. Like, let's go do something, but never like just stay stagnant in one spot. You always gotta be thinking. Like it's like I think I saw my friend post that guy that owns Barbell Brigade, Barquan. He was all like, winners like make moves and like losers like complain. Like like you're either gonna make moves or complain. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
Like make moves, dog. That's it.
So, when you stepped away from Strength Cartel and you went in and you were like, hey, I'm going to go out into it by myself to start my own brand, right? Yeah. Were you nervous about it at all? Or
I didn't even really like believe in myself, man. That's why I always tell people the hardest thing is like believing in yourself. Like my parents weren't like, go do it. You can do it. Like they were like, I don't even talk to my parents like that. So like, I wasn't like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. I don't talk to nobody. I keep a lot of my thoughts in my head and stuff. So I'm like, fuck, like, can I do it? And what really made me like be like, what are you scared about? Is I was making so little money with Strength Cartel. I was like, where else can I go? Like, I'm so low, like on pay, like I can't make fucking like what I'm making, like fucking bro. It's like sad what I was even getting paid, like not even $1,000 a month. So I'm just like, I can't make more than $1,000 a month. Like that's freaking nothing. Like, I can do that. That's more than that's less than minimum wage. I'm at this gym all day. Like, and I'm like, I bring people there. Like people, I'm known as like somebody or whatever, and in the gyms, so like people go there, like, you know, buy merch, whatever, like membership. So I was just like, my friend really kind of told me that, like, bro, like, how much are you getting paid, whatever? He's like, bro, I was getting paid $4,000. It was really hard for me to leave. He's like, but that's $4,000. Like, even if they were paying me $5,000-10,000, he said he worked really hard 1 month and saw his report on how much money he made them, and he's like, I don't know, it was like something really high, and he was like, he's like, you'll never get that with that money. Like, you know, you get half of that. If anything, get half of it. So it's like, you don't want to have a cap, you know? So like, and then so he told me that too. And so once I was like, man, that's so true. Like, even if they do offer to pay me $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month, like, that's it. Like,
you're capped, yeah.
I'm capped, and they're gonna be asking me to do the fucking most on my ass, making sure I fucking post all the time. Hey, you're only bringing this, you're only doing this. So I was just like, nah. Like, I was like, I'm not even gonna talk about it. So I just told them, like I said, I need to do my own thing. Like, I need to make my own money. I just don't like other people like munching off other people, and that's what it was kind of like what it was, you know. There was people like, I could have done my own website through this, but it's like, the website's gonna get 10%. This guy's gonna get 10%. Big boy gonna get 30%. What the hell? After before I make any money, so it's like, nah, I can do that shit myself. It's simple. It's like, what the fuck? Like, so I just did everything myself, and I still do, bro. And
was it a drama when you left, or did he take it good?
Yeah, it was drama with him and stuff like that. So, it was kind of like I said. It was all cool, honestly, in person until he's like, don't say nothing bad about me. And I was like, all right. And then he made like a whole YouTube video, like trying to make me look bad, basically, like, you know, whatever. The truth hurts or something. PITBULL TORRES, and just kind of like being like, yeah, he left. I didn't kick him off. And I was like, at the time, I didn't even have a brand, bro. I didn't even have like a logo. I just was like, I was a thought, like, you know.
Yeah.
My buddy on my YouTube channel that was doing my YouTube, he on the very bottom of the description, he put new merch coming soon. And so he saw that, and he like pulled me aside type stuff like the next day. I'm like, bro, honestly. And as soon as my friend said that, I'm like, bro, delete that. Someone's going to see that and tell Big Boy going to see it and be like, oh, what are you trying to do? Like, trying to start your own brand or something? And why? The only reason why you're going to be like that is because he knows how much money I'm bringing in. Why else are you going to be like that if I wasn't really worth nothing?
Yeah,
exactly. You know? So, so like, once I like did that, he was just kind of like, oh, like, he made it seem like I was like this, made it seem like I first was gonna have everything ready and then just leave, and that was gonna be even worse. So I was just like, what's the difference? Like, you know, so, but yeah, it kind of sucked because I didn't have nothing to capitalize, because it was really drama, bro. People love drama, so like YouTube going crazy, my Instagram going crazy. Oh man, I want to support you. What's your brand called? What? I'm like, I don't even got a website, nothing, bro. My shit going crazy, so kind of sucked. But still, when I launched, I still got hella support, and I still get tons of support and stuff like that. So
that brings us to like the beginning of Rare Breed. How did you come up with the name and the brand? How did that all?
I've always liked the name Rare Breed.
It's a bad
always
name.
Seen myself as like, like just someone like a rare breed, like someone not normal, like just someone different, like. You know, like just some rare, like a rarity, you know.
Yeah.
Not too many people like Mike Tyson's. You see not too many Mike Tyson's. Even after all this time, you don't see any boxers still to this day just like him. Yep. You see very few people like a Michael Vick, you know, good quarterback. It takes a year. You see like Lamar Jackson, they kind of refer to him, but it's like that takes years for that to happen. So being someone like that, like that's what I see. So I just thought, man, that'd be sick. And as a brand, you want to build a community. You want people to fill in, and you know, everyone has a rarity, but it's like they probably don't really like tap into it really. And it could be anything, dog. It could be like you're fucking really good at tying shoes. You're fucking really good at fucking anything. Like, you know, it's just people got to tap into it and fucking figure out, you know, what you're good at, and fucking we all need McDonald's workers. We all need different people. Yeah. It's like you have to just tap in what you're good at, and you can succeed at anything. So,
was that one of the first names? Like you knew that was the name, or did you come up with?
Were you considering any other names?
Nah, I'm trying to think. I did have for sure some other names. I forget what the other names were, though. I have it written down on some paper, but yeah, like what's it called? Yeah, I think it was just like, I think for sure that was like the most basic one. Not basic one, but the one that hit was like it's a gut feeling. Once I like, because even strength cartel, like to leave it, it was just like a gut feeling I was having every day, and I started getting really good at that thing. Trust your gut, trust your gut.
Yeah.
So like I started just making gang of decisions off my gut feeling. I felt like so like I'd be like, fuck, that's the Rare Breed's the only one that's really like kicking and shit like that. So I really just stuck with it, man, because it was like a gut feeling one. I forgot there was another name too, but I was just like, nah, I'm gonna stick with the Rare Breed one.
So your parents are the ones that kind of like push you to get it started at least, or like, hey, you can do it, or
more I would say my uncle, man. My uncle is he's got his own construction business. He's got like his own. He's an independent contractor, so he was kind of like, dog, this is your opportunity. Fuck that guy. Like, you can do what you want. Like, you know, I'll give you money, whatever you need. And I borrowed money from him. I didn't have any, like, crazy money to start up. Like, I had no money just up front. And, like, you know, I knew I was going to make it back, but it's like, why only spend $1,000 and then you sell out? You want to have a gang of shit. People buying a lot.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's fucking, I borrowed some money from him. Made money back, paid him back. It was just like, and then I was able to get myself going from there. And I even ran my business out of him because I was living with my parents and the house was so small. There's no way I'd fucking be able to put clothes in the house. So my uncle had a big old pad, so I just stored merch there and shipped it out of there and ran my business out of there for a long time until he was like, man, this is out of control. There's too much shit in here. And fucking, he's like, let's get a spot. And then I got this big ass 4,200 square feet. And man. Not that this was a mistake, but it was just too much for me to handle. Like, too much space, dog. Like, way too much space. Like a house fucking payment. It's fucking huge. So, my merch doesn't even take up that much space and stuff. So, I wish I would have got something a lot smaller and stuff like that. But it is what it is. I'm actually moving. I'm going to keep this spot probably for one more year. And then I'm already getting another spot next month for the gym-wise and just... That's going to just be solely, like, the gym and, like, ship merch out of there, too. But it's just going to be more for, like, just the gym.
Nice.
And I'm going to go hard with the gym. Because I had the gym here, but I never marketed it to, like, be, like, it was like, hey, this is what I train with. It's not like I was accommodating to everybody, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Type stuff. So, and everyone's just intimidated of me, dog. So it's like, I got to make it more, like... For like I don't know, like more for the people. There's more machines. Like honestly, machines will gravitate people a lot nowadays. Like having those nice, good machines, you know.
Yeah.
So I remember we rode through when you first got this place.
Yeah, it was empty. Huh?
Empty. It wasn't. And then
nothing
you had
on the walls,
nothing on the walls, bare.
Nothing, bro.
No, it came a long way.
Yeah, it's crazy to see when I look back at photos. Like even just like when I put the rubber mats down. Little things like that. The rogue rack, the
rogue rack,
changing
the
it
turf all the way down,
the mural up there.
Oh, that mural was sick.
Yeah. That's the only thing. That's why I stopped doing it because I was like, man, that thing is beautiful. I can't even take it though. Like, I don't want to get more work, but like, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Like, it looks cool, so it's like it was not bad. Yeah, but. Yeah, shout out to the homie Echo that did that. That guy's talented.
Yeah.
He looks at it now. He's like, bro, I'm so much better. That shit sucks. I'm like, what? Like, that shit's crazy. But yeah, man, time flies, man. I can't believe it's already. I've been here for May will be 3 years. I've been here.
Damn.
So
that's crazy.
That is a long time.
It's like I've already been in business for almost going on 5 years, and I'm just like, I still feel like I don't know nothing. Like it's like. There's so much to be learned. And that's why I feel like even for lifting, I've been lifting since I was 17, coach. I'm still learning. All I do is compete, bench, squat, and deadlift. So I'm trying to perfect my squat, perfect my deadlift, protect everything. And I'm like, I hired a coach last year, like November, and I'm still having to like learn like the technique, like relearn technique to be more efficient. And I'm like, feel like I'm just learning how to squat and bench and deadlift. And it's like, that's coming from me. That's been fucking doing it for so long. Yeah. So it's insane how there's always room to like grow, improve. Think about like Jay-Z or like anyone that's rich, like LeBron, like you think they'd stop practicing? Like those motherfuckers, you got to keep on getting better and better and
skill set, right?
And better and better and better. Or like figure out how the game changes. Like, back in the day, basketball players played a gang of fucking games. Now they barely play. So, like, being smarter, like, I'm not trying to ball out every fucking game. Like, you know, just because you think you're like, you could do it. Like, no, be smart. Think about the long run. Like, you know, so that's how I'm going about my training. Like, I just used to fucking go hard. Bro, you can get strong off the strength. And, like, but I peaked my body out, my fucking shoulders, my pecs overworking. I'm not using enough of my back, you know, from everything. So, like, my legs, using more of my left hip than my right hip, just being all more symmetrical. Learning how to, like, really engage everything is what I've been practicing on, and how to go down in weight, build back up. And it's like it's a really big, like, ego thing. You feel like you're like, I'm going backwards. Like, why am I going lighter in weight? Like, you know, I could bench 4 plates. I'm practicing with 185. Like, this feels weird, you know? But, like, that's what I had to do.
Dang.
Like, it was crazy. And to the point of, like, it's like your motor patterns, like, are fucked up. Because you have to go lighter in weight and reteach, like, a new pattern. Because the other way, as soon as you go heavy, your body, okay, let's go back to the other way. Because it's just, as your body's a machine, it's smart. Like,
So it's all like improving your technique, huh? It's all improving the technique.
Improving it, and improving it with lightweight, because you can't improve it with big weight. You start back with freaking 135 with one plate. And so it's like, fuck, man, I'm competing in, like 6 weeks, bro. I have a competition March 25th coming up.
Where at?
Yeah, like in Metroflex, Marietta.
Oh, okay.
So I have a new coach. I'm going to compete with him. He's actually doing the competition too. So I'm excited about that. I'm learning new things with him. So my first time, they basically call it like peaking you out. You know, they kind of like set your numbers and get you really strong just for that day. You know, not for tomorrow. I'm not trying to kill myself in the gym. Kind of just slowly building up
for that
day. And I'm gonna learn like he has a new way. He has a way of doing it. So I've only had really one coach when I was with Strength Cartel. There was the guy named Chris, and he was a strength coach. And they're like, you should let Chris train you. But I had the guy that was training me since I was 17, and I was like, I don't really want to. Why fix something that's not broken? I was still getting stronger with him, and I just did it. I wanted to try it just to be like a team player and not feel like I'm the only one on the team that has a different coach. Because everybody was getting coached by him, and they were like kind of like making me feel a weird way that I'm not like trying to trusting them or type stuff. So I was like, whatever, but I didn't even like it, dog. I didn't really like improve too much on my lifts and stuff like that. So and then I even got a girl coach after that. Steffi Cohen, freaking beast, like a 25 world title champion, like has her doctorate. She's a lifter herself, like smart in the game. And I got really strong off her program, but I got hurt. But I can't blame like, her program got me. I mean, her program was hard, but I wasn't like stretching, taking care of myself. I was running my business, like going to the gym at 1 a.m., like after working all day, like, you know, just being like, I gotta do it. But I wasn't stretching after taking care of my body. So I got this new coach. I like him. He's cool. So we'll see how I do March 25th. And I want to do just like I said, I'm going back to, like, I think I was telling you guys, like, you know, building a name for myself, because it's like when I was doing Strength Cartel, that was probably my prime of my peak of my strength and competing in the highest competitions in the world at the time. And since I started my brand, I haven't been in that realm of the world of, like, the biggest competitions, like, you know, I was going to those consistently since I was freaking, I don't know, 18, 19. So, like, people knew me every time I would go. And now it's like kind of like, oh, you know, people still know me, but, like, they kind of forget about you.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to just go and compete and be the same strength. I want to go in there and be like, damn, like, where's this guy been? Or how did he get so strong? Like, what has he been doing, you know? So
back tour right here.
Yeah, so I'm just getting back on my grind, bro. And like I said, there's no rush to it. Just perfecting the technique and the way. That's the only way to do it, and that's how way you get stronger. Is just developing a better technique and putting in the time and the work, and it's all gonna pay off eventually, man. You know.
Have you noticed with age that you have to change some of the things that you used to do? For sure, like stretching and so forth.
I'm just like tight, dog. Like my body's so tight, like from years of lifting, heavy lifting. Like that's why like my muscles are so, like, they call, like, just dense, like because they're so, like, rock solid, and this gives you that rock solid look. But hey, you're gonna be feeling like a rock, like, you know, like my lower back is always tight, man. Like always I stretch daily. Like I use a sauna, And it's just something where, like, man, once I stop lifting heavy, I can't wait to just be, like, focused on flexibility. Oh, yeah. I have, like, lower back pain, but just, like, I know it comes with what I do, so I don't, complain. I mean, I shouldn't complain, but it's not like I'm like, oh, like, that's why people get worried. Like, my back's always tight. But it's like, bro, if you're always, like, lift, but you could be doing things wrong. But, like, I mean, hey, my back doesn't hurt. It's just, like, you know, doing like, obviously when I'm lifting heavy and then I got to go, like, say, wash my dogs, or I got to go mow the lawn, something. My God damn, like, doing little activities, like, why is my back getting so tired? Like,
yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's just because it's sore. Like, you used it so much already. So just things like that. But like I said, being older with age now, I definitely warm up. I'm more smarter. But I'm more in tune with my body. When I was younger, it was kind of like just, like, get warmed up and, like, just get after it. Like, yeah. You know, just get after it. Now it's more like I feel like just, like, efficient. I'm, like, using all the right muscles and stuff like that, and it's more fun, I guess. Not more fun, but just different, you know, different approach.
Yeah.
More mature approach.
Yeah, no, age is a son of a bitch, dude. I played baseball, football my whole life, right? So this Sunday, I had a friend hit me up. He was like, "Hey, dude, you want to play baseball?" And I was like, "Man, I'm not in good shape, dude. I shouldn't be out there." I was like, "Fuck it, let's play it." Out there. Yeah, I was like, "Man, I should be working it," but I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Let's do it." I was like, "Let's do it. Let's try it." I was like, "I think I got one more home run left in me, dude. Give me one swing, I'm gonna put this fucking ball over the fence, right?" So, I go out on Sunday. I'm waiting for my shot. Finally get up to bat, dude, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, this is it." I was feeling good. I was warming up. I was taking ground balls. It felt good. At first, you felt stiff, right? It felt like, man, I haven't done this forever, bro. But the more I was doing it, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm good to go. My hands started feeling good. Everything was feeling good. I was playing the outfield. They hit a ball over my head. So I ran it down, picked it up, and I was like, oh, man, I feel good. I thought I'll pull something, but nothing. I go up to bat, dude. I hit this little, like, rinker ding, 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 little roller, dude. And I was like, ah. So then I try to run it out, and right before I get to first base, dude, my hamstring popped, dude. Boom, just exploded. And then I go fucking tumbling, dude. And I was like fucking rolling. I was like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, like back in the day,
tight muscle, whatever.
I never had a stretch. I never had to. I could just get out there, run, nothing. But
it's like first an old time car, dog.
Yeah, warm it up, brother.
You gotta warm it up, man. No, I know. I did, like, I busted my I tore my hamstring. Running uphill, doing like a sprint thing on YouTube, like when I was doing the weight loss challenge with Mookie and stuff. I was like, yeah, we're sprinting, and I was trying to race my friends, and all right, let's race. And when I went really hard, I felt it right off the first one. I just exploded. The very first step I took, boom, I just felt it, and I was like, oh. Yep, I'm done. I was like, I felt something back there.
People that haven't had experience in it hurts, bro. It's like, see, there is no running after.
That shit hurts for sure, man.
Speaking of Mookie, where's he at, or is he not around anymore? Or what's going on with him?
He's just kind of like figuring himself out still. You know, he gained a lot of the weight back, but he dropped some of it. I think he's probably fluctuating around, like, I don't know, 280, 300 pounds around there. 290, 300, but yeah, he kind of just like got content where he was at. He even admitted it, and you know, he's working right now. He's just like on his grind, and so I feel like he's kind of like he's never really had to, like, he's always gone to school and stuff, so he's never really had to, like, work and work out. And you know, you know what I'm saying? Like your guys' life, real life, like real job. You gotta go to the gym. It's different, bro. You're like, do I go in the morning, or you go in the morning for a little bit and then you stop going, and then you're like, I gotta go at night. I'm tired at night. So he's still trying to find that thing. That's why I always tell people, it's like, it's just a lifestyle thing. We want to get in shape so fast. For me, I want to get strong so fast, but I know it's just gonna take time of, like, doing everything in slow increments, like going down in weight, slowly building back up. I can't just, all right, I'm automatically going to be stronger now. Like, it's just like same for you guys, like whatever, anyone that's trying to get into shape, you just got to take it slow. Like, don't freaking go like, I'm going to go 5 times a week, 3 times. Start with 3 times, like 2 times, start small, and then just like consistent. Even if you have a bad workout, at least you went, you burned maybe 200-300 calories, better than not showing up. You know, it's like they say, the hardest thing is showing up.
Yeah.
Showing up for yourself.
That's
Like
half
once
the
you
battle
get
right there, right?
once you get there, you're already fucking there. You're gonna fucking do it. Like even if you are being a little bitch, have a bad mindset the whole time, you're already doing something. But that's the thing where it's like when you can work out by yourself, go by yourself. That's just discipline. And like, bro, like I make it look easy, but there's days I don't want to work out. I have the gym in here. I'm like, damn, it's right here. I can't even leave. Like, where else am I gonna go? Like, what the heck? I don't want to work out. No one's even here. I want to go. It's nice to go to other gyms. You got girls there. You see other people there. You're looking around. But like here, ain't nobody in here. It's just me.
Yeah.
Like there's nobody here. So it's like it's just discipline. You got to do it for yourself. But don't try to like right off the bat do some crazy hard stuff. Just go for a little bit. Go for 20 minutes a day, and then up it to 30 minutes, then 40 minutes, and then just start small. So just like it's like anything. You can't, like, if you're getting a new job, they don't fucking tell you, all right, you're going to fucking stay here and learn 20 hours of work. You're going to go there like a normal person, do training, they'll pay you, whatever, and then you get thrown in there. But it's not like you just get thrown, like, you learn everything in one day. And that's when I started realizing everything's about being consistent. Yeah. You can't get swole instantly. You can take all the steroids in one shot. You're not going to get big instantly.
Yeah.
You can't stretch for 5 hours and gain flexibility instantly. You're going to be flexible, wake back up, and be tight again. It's about being consistent, doing the stretch every single day. And it's better to then do it every single day than to do it for, like I say, 2 times out of the week, but you stretch for 10 hours or something like that. So,
yeah. Speaking of that, so one of the things I do very much admire about you, so it was about 2 years ago, roughly, you came out and publicly said, hey, I take steroids. You didn't deny it at all. Came out, said, "Hey, I've taken it for this amount of time." Did you get more backlash, or did you get more support as far as from people?
I think it was like 50-50. I mean, not even 50-50. More positive than negative and type stuff. And I think it's more like people just are like, okay, like, yeah. I think it was more like for sure more positive than negative. Yeah. But you get like the weirdos that be like, oh, I'm never gonna follow you again, and you're just like, bro, you're obviously saying that because like you're just a troll or something, but like, and no one's like really that serious. But yeah, I got a lot of people just being like, damn, bro, like that's like you're one of the few people that would even do this, like stuff like that, because everyone is fake about it, or they just joke about it, and then like they think it's like funny. Like steroids ain't funny. Like you're putting hormones in your body, like there's like these little kids on YouTube called like the Trend Twins, and they're like going all like they have like I don't know 200K subs or something big, and like they're like these little I don't know they're probably like 20 years old, 22, and they're called the Trend Twins, and they're obviously all juiced up and shit, and they're just like meatheads and lifting all loud, and these kids are loving them, and it's just like. They just look like they're basically, it's like, imagine if me and Big Boy came out lifting all this weight and we're called fucking steroid cartel. Like, people are just going to be like, these guys are fucking just roided out, or like they're promoting steroids. Why are you guys, like, so I'm not even saying like these trenches are promoting steroids, but they're making it look like it's cool. Like, you should only be messing around with steroids if you're trying to like be the best in the world at something, or like, you know, there's no reason to be just taking steroids. Like, it's a drug. Like, you need to be doing that shit right, not like fucking just I'm gonna just take it, like inject myself, like it's a fucking like it's nothing.
Kind of encouraging it, right? And making
there's like a lot of people like I do this, I do that, but it's like, bro, you have different goals, or like, do you even want to live a long life?
Like, bro, you're
shorting your life. You're putting that shit in your body. You're shorting life, bro. You're making your heart work double as hard. Everything is hard. As I always tell people, it's like you're fucking redlining an engine. Like, the engine can do it, but it's like, how long can an engine rev? Like, it's gonna eventually just be like, all right, I'm fucking no more. Like, the bearings are worn out. Fucking, you're redlining your fucking body. So it's like, I always tell people, like, fucking, you can't do that shit forever. Like, you could take low dosage forever. It's fine. It's like you just cruise. They call it cruising, too. Like, you're just cruising. Your RPM's low. You're fine. Yeah. As soon as you start just taking a lot, and then, too, your body always needs a lot.
So
it's like, it's better just to chill, take very low dose, but people get addicted. They think more is better and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's like, I always try to be open about it. I feel like the fit industry is very, like, kind of, like, fake, and too many people are, like, they sell pre-workout subs and protein, and it's like, bro, come on, like, you're not gonna fucking look like me type stuff, you know. But
yeah, that's what I thought was super badass about it is because you were like, hey, at the end of the day, I got like this because, you know, and that's another misconception, right? Is like taking steroids automatically you're gonna get big, right? It's still put the work in.
I had friends take the same stuff, same cycle, and then you tell me like, "Are you giving me fake stuff?" Yeah, you're my best friend, and I'm gonna fucking give you fake stuff. Like, you know, I'm that fucking insecure, or like I think you're better than me. So like stuff like that. But I like when people take it because then they get that really effect. Like, damn, this is no joke. Like, there's like, I feel good, I feel the energy. But you gotta put in that fucking work. This is like, it's like you getting like money and stuff too. It's like, all right, what are you gonna do? You gonna be smart with it? Or are you gonna be fucking dumb? You gonna build a business with $50K? Are you gonna go to a strip club and be like, damn, I don't have no more money? Or like just be like, you blew it and it's gone. You know, so you gotta be smart, man. You gotta be smart.
Are you able to tell like right away? Like, say if you work out with somebody, are you able to tell like, hey, this guy's on something? Like, or it's based on strength?
Sometimes it's hard to tell. It's more easy to tell like on their shoulders and like their vascularity, but not even because sometimes it's very vascular, but more is just like it's like their shoulders, like because you inject them. Everyone injects in their shoulders. So people that have this ridiculous like cap shoulders, fucking perfect ball, it's like they're fucking injecting right there. Like there's no way you build up a natural shoulder just to be like fucking perfectly round because they're fucking injecting in their shoulders. You could just tell. Some people like inject and too because you're supposed to like not do it in the same spot. Like you gotta like, you know, move it a little around, and people will do the same thing, and you'll just see like a fucking, it looks deformed, like it's like a nipple on their shoulder, and you're like, bro, it's obviously, and they're wearing like a tank top. Or, I'm like, bro, wear a hoodie or wear a fucking sleeveless, hide it, something, bro.
Some football shoulder pads.
Bro, basically, bro, it don't look right. So that's the way I can just tell. And normally people have like acne, like normally like your body's like hormones are freaking out. You're taking too much too. So a lot of these, I realize too, a lot of these people like they take a lot of stuff and they don't, like these kids nowadays, no one does compound movements like squatting, benching, deadlifting. That shit already naturally works your natural testosterone. Gets your body like, fuck it, sends signals to your brain. Get this testosterone pushing because he's doing something fucking hard, like going low in the squat, stretching everything out. Your body already starts naturally producing testosterone. So if you're just doing pump-up stuff, your body's not producing testosterone. So you have people taking steroids, pumping up. Yeah, they're getting these insane pumps, but they're not using the testosterone. It's like fucking, it's like anything, bro. You're having sex, you're not just like, like you're having sex, like it's testosterone. Like you feel like an animal. So like that's the thing. You have to use it. When you can't be pumping up and just be like really pushing. How are you gonna push yourself hard? Like you're using a cable and a machine. It's easy. It's easier than compared to getting just 50 pounds or 20 pounds and bringing it up, you know, or putting a bar on your back, going down, parallel coming up, deadlifting, heavy weight. That's what you get, that like your body goes in that like fight or flight mode, and that's when you really like tap into like building your natural testosterone and like really get your testosterone burning and like building those like you know, just having that type of like building like muscle, shit like that, like strength training. So
it's utilizing your testosterone that your body's already producing, right? People are maximizing that, and then
people don't even realize that. Like a normal person, like if you're just, especially an older guy, if you just have low test, if you just started working out, your testosterone already pick up. But you have to be doing like, you don't need to be squat. I think that's what I'm saying. Weight is like, is relative to certain people. Like, you know, you might be an old man, so body weight might be hard for you, but that's going to get your heart, your central nervous system kicking, your testosterone, like, hey, this guy's doing something hard. Let me help him, you know? So, but if you're not doing anything hard, your body's just like, just pump his heart hard, you know? His heart is pumping. But it's not going to get that, like, you know, something that's a really hard type thing.
Yeah.
So just doing the basics, the compounds are really a big difference.
It's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. That's one of the things, like I said, I was really, really admired about it because you're like, hey, screw it, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna say it. I didn't worry about the backlash or anything like that. Just like, it's very rare, man. It's very rare that you actually see people say that they're actually on something.
Bro, I had like, I'm not gonna say who it was or nothing, but man, this is the most craziest thing I say just because it's on the podcast. I had some parent call me, like a family friend, and be like, bro, can you inject my son? I want him to play like D1 football. I'm like, what the hell? Hell no. Like, what the hell? Like, why would I do that? Like, if your kid wants to do it, let him do it. I'm not going to do anything like that. But, like, this is crazy. Like, people are crazy.
Hey, parents
bro.
are crazy,
Parents
dude.
are crazy.
Yeah, what they're,
Parents are fucking crazy with that shit, dog. I grew up around that shit where, like, the coaches are the kids' parents and they're doing the most. And that shit's nuts.
Hey, do you feel like since you've been in the game so long, when you first started to now, it's way more accessible to like people, or it's about the same as originally when you first came in?
I feel like people take a lot of those SARMs now, probably in high school.
Yeah,
You know, it's probably a lot better. Like, no one's at the young of an age trying to inject themselves. I wasn't like, fuck. I was like, what the fuck? Inject myself? That's crazy. So, like, you know, and these things are just drops now. These SARMs are just behind the tongue, and they're basically a damn near steroids. But there's no research done on them. Those things definitely cause cancer. Like, it says may cause cancer on it. Like, why are you taking something like that? And there's no research done on them. So, like, you don't know what they're going to do to people's bodies in 10, 20, 30 years. And people are taking them already now. Yeah. So it's like, testosterone's been around since fucking, I don't know, the 1800s. Yeah. Like, it's something your body naturally produces. This other shit's called, like, MK677. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's what these SARMs are called. Or, like, you know, like, they have these crazy code names, and you're like, what is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, your body makes IGF-1, growth hormone. Like, those are, you know, some are, like, okay, you can inject growth hormone, inject IGF-1, but, like, what the fuck is MK or all these different, like, they're basically hormones.
Yeah.
So, just different stuff like that.
Hey, what did you think about wasn't it the Liver King, dude? Eating all that crazy shit and all that stuff, bro.
It's just a sellout, bro. It's sad. People are like legit. I mean, and people are so dumb too. It's like it's just like it's crazy. Like this fake the funk like for a long time, and you know, just be kind of like fake and stuff. But yeah, just like obviously look at his body. Someone like that, all nasty, vascular, his shoulders too. You start looking at people's shoulders, you're like, what the heck? It's just like, you know, and then it gets caught. That's just like retarded, like, you know. So it's just like you got to choose. You're either gonna lie about it, and not lie about it. So. What's it called? Yeah, that was just like, I don't know. He had it coming for him, you know. Yeah. He deserves to, I don't know, be sued. He shouldn't even have no fault. Like, he was over there selling like liver tablets, like liver protein, like, or whatever, like selling that shit. Like, that's just like fucking insane. Like, that's
crazy,
like,
right?
It's insane. That's just like,
but people follow, dude. People just like, I don't know, man.
He still has followers.
Yeah, they're gullible, dude.
People are so gullible. That's why there's so much money to be made. Like, so there's so many gullible people. But it's like, I'm not trying to have gullible people. I'm trying to have like fucking real riders riding for my brand, like shit like that, not fucking gullible people type shit. So that's the difference.
That's cool, brother. Yeah.
So from here on, you're starting another gym. You're going to another gym. You're gonna have that, but really, it's gonna be competition. You're gonna be focusing more on competition.
Yeah, just getting back to competing, getting my strength back up there. Like I said, I still have goals for myself. You know, being the strongest in the world at 181. That weight class is the most competitive in powerlifting. It's crazy, like how just people have set the world record at 181 used to be like, I don't know, 1,900 pounds. Now it's like 2,000.
Oh, man.
Like 2,000 something. Probably like 2,000, I don't know, 80, 2060. Like from 1,900 it was already so high, you know. 1,800 was high. Now it's just fucking like keep on going up and up and up. So it's just like I got to get back on my grind, learn more. I know I have the strength, bro. It's just about being the technique and learning it and taking the time to learn the technique. And once I learn the technique and I build and I give myself time to get stronger in that new technique, sky's the limit. Like, I know I have it. It's just like putting it all together and stuff. Like, it's a 24-hour job, bro. Yeah. Like stretching, I go get like deep tissue maintenance. I drive all the way to Long Beach, come and do that at least like once or twice a week. Like, it's just a lot of work. Stretching immediately right after workout. I have to stretch and warm up 45 minutes before I start lifting. Like, it's just a lot because I'm thinking about business, bills, like, you know, you're not,
Yeah.
all the time I'm focused, all right, train. Like, I used to, that's all, it was easy. That's
When you're young, right? Yeah,
When I
and you
was
were
young,
worried about the
I
money
had all the
aspect of
time.
it, right?
I don't even have kids, bro. I can't even imagine if I had kids. That'd be even more like, damn, like way more responsibility on my plate.
Is that in the future for you?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to get more settled down and like have everything running easy and stuff like that. And I feel like everything happens for a reason. If it was gonna happen, it probably would have happened earlier. But this is probably why, because I'm fucking busy all the time. You know, I have a kid right here, like, hey, what's up? Like, fucking, you know, too much. I like.
Let's say down the line, what would you want Rare Breed? Say you're done with powerlifting, what would you want the brand to carry on and just to kind of branch off?
I just see my brand as like I'm always gonna have it. It's always gonna be like it's gonna be me. My Rare Breed is like me, you know. So it's like even after I'm done powerlifting, I feel like I'm still gonna be doing something with. I'm always gonna stay in shape, so something with fitness, you know. You know, workout programs and just like obviously doing the merch. But I also want to jump into a few other things too, like, you know, after I'm done doing powerlifting, either if it's bodybuilding, I can see myself doing like some sort of like MMA, like fighting too. I don't know about anything really else. I don't know about boxing. I really know. I love wrestling, so I don't know about, but some type of sport still. I can still be a little active, but other than that, like I said, I just rather promote. That's after I'm done lifting. That's where I'm more like banking on like teaching and like really like helping the technique part and making it simple, bro. People make things so complicated, so just really kind of like coaching and mentoring and you know, try to helping people get stronger and stuff like that, being more safe and like basically like that's what I'm saying. You get these big numbers, you get really strong. All those people are you go to like seminars, you know, people want you to go places, teach and coach and stuff like that. So I'm always gonna be somewhat in the strength world and strength aspect of training. I like ways to get stronger and learning. It's always evolving and there's always new equipment coming out or like something. So kind of always I'm gonna be in the game for a long time. I don't see myself like, you know, just living a normal life, like, you know, I mean I'll obviously a normal life, but not like a kind of just like relax and just I'm not like I can't just chill at home. Like, I gotta be active. I gotta be like doing something. I'm either driving my car, going for a cruise, or it's like saying the same thing. Like I'm trying to get even more into like the automotive industry, doing more stuff with the car stuff. But like you got to have a lot of money for the car stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's a lot of that stuff. Sponsors don't come right away. You got to be already out there, and then they see you, and then they might give you a sponsor, and then you got to build a fucking car, which costs the most money. So you know, I've been trying to get. I'm already respected in the fitness industry, so I'm like, how can I get into the car? I like doing cars, so that's a whole nother thing too. Because it's like I want to be like 40, 50 driving for like Ford, fucking racing, like having my own stuff. Like I'm already a name person. I'm already branded.
You're already
so
a brand,
if I become like, you know, like the next, like even like that guy Ken Block, he didn't learn how to drive or professionally drive till he was like, I don't know, like 40 something years old. So like, you know, you can learn how to take classes, be a pro driver, and like I'm doing both marketing. Damn, he's still big, he still lives, and he's racing cars now. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe doing some type of action sports stuff like that. But yeah, I would love to like. I always say that like since I was little, like race cars. I've always wanted to like be in the automotive industry and do like something in there. And like it's getting like through Instagram. It's getting there a little bit. They're very old school, kind of, I would say, like, white market. Like, you know?
Because that's money, right?
American, like, muscle. It's all white people. It's not, like, no, like, Mexican companies own that shit. It's all, like, legit, straight, redneck fucking. So they don't know about this, like, you know, about marketing, about networking. They don't have big Instagram. They're growing them, but the big guys, they don't see it. It's all the kids running these stuff, you know. They're like, oh, this is cool, it's cool. So it's hard to get those sponsors. It's all about who you know. So once I get my foot in that door, I know that's gonna be a whole realm of like different stuff too, you know, because cars and lifting always been in the mix. You go see Mr. Olympia, he's driving a sick whip, big buff guy. you know, it's just Ronnie Coleman in those videos. He had an H1, he had an SL500, Benz, like even Jay Cutler, whatever. They all had sick whips, you know, Corvettes, something. So I definitely always trying to mix my brand with like stuff I really do. Be organic. I'm not trying to like when I'm older, like I said, I want to be doing things that make me happy. Cars that make me happy. Lifting makes me happy. Family makes me happy. So it's like just doing that stuff and. You know, that's it, man. Even like I said, maybe when I start a family, that might be a whole thing. Like you see how people will be like vlogging their whole family. That shit's insane. They want to know everything about like, what you do on your free time, stuff your kids. Like that's a whole nother thing, dog. It's crazy.
Yeah,
that's what's super cool too. I seen that like some of the expos that you went to and everything. Your family backs you up, goes out there and helps.
Yeah,
I seen your mom out there.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool, man.
Super
that's
supportive
really cool.
of what I do. I'm thankful for that. Like, they're always. They never push me to do anything, but they're supportive, like, whatever I do. So I think that's, like, a good way to do it because I feel like parents push their kids too hard. And kind of like when your parents always telling you, like, I'm rebellious. Like, my parents tell me to do something, I don't want to do it. You know? So it's like, fuck, your parents always telling you, do this, do that, do this. You're kind of like, damn, I don't want to fucking do it. Like, you kind of, I want to do it if I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, you got to just, like, you know, you got to do what you really want to do and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So we're February, right? February 2023. Early in the year. What do you see? How many competitions do you see yourself doing this year?
I don't like doing too much in 1 year because it's too much hard on your body. Like maxing out all 3 lifts in one day destroys your body. And so I'm probably gonna do one in just 2. Just do another one later in the year, probably in October, maybe November. Give me some more time to after I do this one. Fucking go back down and weight, build up on that form again, and then, you know, give me some time to get really strong and stuff like that. So, and give my body a break, like your body can just be, like I said, you're redlining that motherfucker all the time. It needs to go back down. So, hopefully sometime in October. I think there's a really big meet in Virginia, which is like the biggest meet like of the year, and it's like on TV and like just they stream it like really on a lot of platforms. They fucking got like fireworks and shit when you come out. It's just they be doing the most
WWF,
like stuff like that, you know. But so I want to get back in the mix, and because that's how you brand your shit for free. Basically, you're competing at the highest level. Fucking got RB all over there. Everyone's like, what is it? What is this? Like, who is he? Like, whatever. So, like, and then obviously you win. Everybody clicking on your page. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, damn. Like, they might not know who I am. I just get a bunch of new, younger followers. They're going to be buying the brand for a minute, stuff like that.
Like you said, right? Starting from your roots, right? That's how you became where you are right now, right? Exactly, that's what started it all, right?
Exactly. And that's what I love doing. But it's just, like I said, balancing everything. It's taking me some time to get to this point of, like, you know, like doing all this stuff and like figuring everything out and like balancing it, you know.
Yeah.
So I've had help, but it's like the help isn't like you're not learning, and it's like, you know, sometimes it's at the end of the day when you want things done, you got to do it yourself. Like,
absolutely.
You know, it's just I'm very picky with stuff like that. So it's just like I like being in control.
Yeah,
that's it.
And especially if it's your goal, right? If it's your goal and you want it a certain way, you gotta.
If I'm not in control, I'm like, get me out of here. I hate not being in control, bro. Even like as a little kid, I remember you remember like Mexicans like going to a party. You're like, when are we gonna leave? When are we gonna leave? I've been like that since a kid, bro. Like, fuck, just when are we gonna leave? When are we gonna leave? If I had the key, every time we go somewhere as a family, I'd take my car because I'm leaving. I want to leave. I'm not fucking. Oh fuck, are we gonna be here for like? You guys still eating, like, you know, here's my money, I'm out. Like, so I'm just a control freak. So I like being in control of my life, and that's what's fun, I guess, because, you know, if I fuck up, that's on me. Like, if I go bankrupt, whatever, I lose out, that's on me. Nobody else. Like, I can't be pointing fingers.
Yeah, and you don't want to, right? You don't want to be like
point fingers when people help you. You're like, what are you doing? And the other person gets all mad or whatever. You don't do nothing. And it's like, fuck, man. It's like, so it's easier just when it's all on you. And I like that. That's one thing I liked about wrestling.
When
I did team sports, I remember like being really bitter my last year because a lot of people were fucking up. And I'm like, you guys just fucking suck. You guys don't take this shit serious. Yeah. And it's passionate, kind of like pissed off, like, you know. But when it's mano y mano, you and, like, you know, another man, it's fucking like, it's a cool, good feeling. You know, you're not going to get let down.
Yep.
You get in what you put in, you're not going to get let down, and you just feel good.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep.
You could be the best player on the football field that night, but still lose, right?
Yeah.
So
That's a shitty feeling, bro.
Yeah. You played your heart out, put everything you
Or
had.
you could mess up a shitload and still win, right? Too, right?
Yeah.
There's no feeling than putting out your heart and soul into something and you lose, and
it's not your
you're
fault.
just like, you're just like, fuck, boom, it's stabbed to the heart. I'm so passionate when anything I do, like, it's just the way I am. And I remember I would cry all the time in football, bro. Like, that shit get me so mad. I'm so emotional. When I would lose, I just get pissed, like, just damn, like, you know, but at wrestling, it's like, damn, he beat me. Like, I'm exhausted. I can't even do nothing. Like, it's your will. You gave up. Like, you bitched out. You went to your back. Like, you know, so stuff like that.
No, that's cool, man. And what about this year? More content on YouTube?
I bought a camera, and I told myself I'm going to start vlogging. Like, it's just hard, bro. Like, I'm not used to holding the camera, but I bought a camera, all that. Like I said, I have to send it to people to get it edited. It kind of takes some time because I don't like doing all that stuff. But definitely trying to post more content on YouTube this year. That's like I feel like a lot of people are going to YouTube now.
What's the channel? Rare Breed?
No, it's actually PITBULL TORRES for the YouTube. Yeah, and then even my website PITBULLTORRES.com if you guys are looking for anything.
PITBULLTORRES.com and IG. We got PITBULL TORRES, and we got Rare Breed, right?
Yeah, Rare Breed _life for the IG on that guy. And yeah, man, those are my two big platforms.
Yeah. Cool, brother. No, good luck. Good luck the rest of the way.
Oh,
rest
appreciate
of the year.
that, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward. This year's gonna fly by, man. It's already going out in March. Like, that's crazy.
Definitely got to pick up some merch. I saw that winter drop you did, dude. You got a lot of
Definitely. I'll keep you guys up, man.
good stuff. We'll pick some up.
Yeah, I always get good refers about my quality. It's probably like the best thing. I get emails like this merch, or I bought one shirt. I just bought 3, and I see it's the same shirt. They bought 3 of them. You know?
Yeah.
Just because of the quality and they like it, and that's how you get people to come back. You know, you can't be trying to be skimpy and just like not get good shit.
Yeah. I think your shirt was like one of the first shirts I ever put on, and the fit of it's just nice, right? Like I don't got no biceps. That shit fit tight right here. It made me feel a little good.
That's funny.
Yeah. Good quality shirts. Love the shirts. They're good stuff.
The sweatshirts too. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, we bought some gear, so definitely recommend it.
But appreciate your time, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. Giving us the time.
Definitely, we'll be on the lookout. See what's to come for Rare Breed.
Yeah, man. Maybe do another one.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Maybe at a comp or something, or before your comp. But like I said, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.
Best of luck. And until next time, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good, brother.
Brother, appreciate you.
Cool, man.